Chema wakwa baby biara wo biara good morning yeda nyame ase aye na dom ne pe ene day so wode yenkwa ache yem biem yeti ase ana eye erade adomara kwa se de wunimu no ene eye ebnada so dura dwumedi ayede eba wa kwan so eye legal hour dwumedi ena yede eba eye wa kwan so enunti ene day akoye ebnada die na yasa aba wa kwan so ebiem aye baba besom ewodwumadie so sabre to safro nuafre wadamfo ka kire ne se amfa na fidie no ento GN radio se de onim no aha eye GN radio eni pankoa ena yede eba wa kwan so enunti ene day ya ba ye baba besom wo migidi se ho ye pa se de onim no ene eye 12 of July 2022 yeda nyame ase yensebre no se de onim no nondu no enya abo enuti no mema lawyer akwaba na yede dwumadie no ahyehye so se de usa enim biem no bre ema ye ho kwan ema ye bie phone lines no etum se de be ya se wo question bi na pese obisa lawyer anase enkomo aye betwetwene ne no wo question bi apese obisa na lawyer yi ano ema wa eno so no ebema ho kwan ama wode aba dwumadie yi eso ti sabre mame ema lawyer akwaba ye di nkomo na no me de numbers no betudwa ama o se ebre ni dru so se esese wo fra de betudwa ama me di mama len ena me ne lawyer Daniel Kwel as usual ena ye di dwumadie ba wa kwan so lawyer good morning. Wente on kakra voice never bacha ha afide ye pa.
All right. Them say not we no we kakra.
Yeah. Mpacho ho ye.
Nyime adom boko na so e.
Yesu adom. Wia na hye pa wia no. Heat na no odin. So ye befa ne sa. Mi se o chia ye tiefu e na yenkwe ni.
Yo me da se bebre em say anopa we ye be chia ye tiefu nya mo amo joining legal hour. And paid here, we want to have a general discussion about Inyama air coso FR immigration home. Sometimes nearby, yes, the restrict here to specific areas of immigration, any other areas of law, but and then a general discussion, some of the areas in Inyama air coso. But before that, say Home Office for a publisher. New guidance via and also
only form kakra o maso mame enhwe free side ho mame mpacho
kakra what you mean
ka kakra
okay but that's it. Yes in the America no say if you can see move for a year or publishing new guidance be far amount for or year applications for indefinite leave to remain and for one reason or the other no qualify for indefinite leave to remain, but qualify for a federal leave to remain, and I say another 2.5 years, another 3 years, or whatever extension of leave are over. Guidance apply for year application for indefinite leave to remain, and that be a friend a settlement family life into say family life or apala or British or a spouse or British national, also indefinite leave to remain. Now in it's not say in that time, as soon say obey application for indefinite leave to remain. Wait to me, I apply to you. You say if you are in that position, na in you may be a honoma essay and kawiye and sana why application for indefinite leave to remain, but when to me and yes, I man, but would feel it and as a why wait you who went to advice what application now. This guidance and a bit me apply to you. Instead, indefinite, on my publishing guidance, yeah, and who here say the bear new forms. What's the first,
Yeah.
We application echo na a indefinite leave to remain application a year, but no na will qualify for their home office for the benefit of catch say a application a year no no the new application na for vary the existing application na a war no into no the new forms are filling na fabra and as on catch say could health surcharge then also could now with the all these things, the other thing it applies to private life. Very, very important because private life in Kofobe Bray or Honoma. To say what's not Krum has say 20 years, what mean indefinitely to remain. They are not omure fee says rule no 2012 near train. Say wait not Krum has say 20 years. Now ren social application and indefinite leave to remain. In a year application for further leave to remain, and I say 2.5 years. Omo year application under that route are almost ever filling the wrong form, ever call na be reject, and I say far more mono. So guidance we ever apply to them. Then everybody obey application under Appendix FM. Appendix FM there it seems is very, very common. Family life or family life and as a marriage life and as because of that the amount in Kratawa has say now why will calculation very, very important because now saying in Krofobebe a year do time as some application for indefinite leave to remain into no obi honoma a software life in UK test obi honoma a software English test obi honoma so say or calculating the number of days when Tina Krum has say he's been outside the UK now or making sure say we meet the BIA and send our any application. A big grandpa now our criminal record be own me and I say it's not being spended. A BIA your amount fine, a BIA your amount non-custodial sentence. As I will train a number of months and send our your application. When and I say you didn't know now application. Now all these things in the bit me are affected. But on the face of it, it looks like say if you can move forward have introduced something interesting and nice to the extent said application na application na why no a wrong application and as a home office what FLA say you don't qualify for indefinite leave to remain now the expectation is if you can move forward ever troll say bra and I say but you health say child number catch the reason why you don't qualify for no if you are near amount further leave to remain. However, say now you insist and I say you say application now why no no you are supposed to be given and yes say you refuse you and yes you reject it. Now home office for FLA say no and you no more the bema 2.5 years. Share guidance no more they are not supposed to refuse you. If they don't refuse you, now they are supposed to reject the application as invalid. A big problem for for and I say in Kofua, they will fall in this trap. I don't think a big problem. See, you reject the application as invalid. Who need any right of appeal? You cannot go to the first year tribunal and say who feel it will qualify for indefinite leave to remain. But if you can say move for farm now, into the challenge your decision, which most of the time people are successful with challenges such as that. This time around, if you can see move for can say rejected. Into the one or section 3C leave will be stopped, which is the problem. And not a big issue because if your section 3C leave stops, that means to say a may be a year, you have to stop a and now so say if 1 year successful with your challenge by going through the judicial review system, now say back That means it says 10 years now was so, and son I will do time now for application for indefinite now. So also a restart a bill. You share guidance initially. Oh yes, yeah, we thought say, oh, we're there some part good news. But when you go into details and you look at the implications now, we see say yeah, the in sabako the BB amount, but some of the in sabe the work on more that we need to be very careful, especially when the time comes for people to do application for indefinite leave to remain in this time, because 2.5 years starting from 2012, you know. 6 years, 10 years, then go for so what 10-year route na and you are thinking, say, obey application for 10 years, and as a application for indefinite leave to remain. So it's very, very important, say, obey getting it right. Another thing that I want to discuss and encourage almost say over sponsorship license. Say that kind of a general conversation that we are having any area regarding immigration. See a sponsorship license. Moving on to that one, we know say brave are thinking, they are considering. Obi ohonomo grandpa company or ye juma e more mono. What suggest ya momo say bia wakache the boss and say yeah struggle to recruit staff. Intimacy in sponsorship license Libya, Ebeboa, Ibit Yakofan of Wifi Chrome, Ghana, and Ibit Yakofan of Wifi other places, Ama Oma Bedding, Oma Beboa, Ewo Honum. But in pain be brain, people and companies are going to the wrong people for advice on what to do when it comes to making an application for sponsorship license. For the past 2 weeks, I have seen where 3 or 4 people are wrong, and as lawyers are, they are not experienced in this area of law. Now, let me give an example. Say, we a company and also a business. Now, application for sponsorship license. Now, you are not able to do it properly. Now, you refuse application for sponsorship license. Now, over 12-month automatic ban, and as a cooling off period. For the next 12 months, it will not be possible. So wait me a year another application for sponsorship license. Very, very important. I tell people, say, anybody who is thinking, say, Nancy Abe very easy to bring care workers. Nancy Abe very easy to bring nursing assistants. Any nurses, because the reason why Abe very easy is say, CCR no emra eni hono say, so okwa nurse and as okwa carer if he the person need to have a nursing qualification. All that the person need to have, and they say, or level 3 qualification. Level 3 qualification, anything A level and above. If you Ghana and that's our diploma, grandpa, care assistant, which is very good. So our degree, it doesn't necessarily need to be say degree in nursing or care assistant. The most important thing is say or what experience. Now we're interviewing and I wouldn't even say Nipana or Baron or waiting into the who say Nkrofobebre are taking advantage of it to try to bring their family members into the UK to come and help them or to come and work or to earn some good money. But we tell people, say it's very, very important that before you take the steps, you do the right thing. Into the more planning, say mobile sponsorship license, there are certain things that you need to be aware of. One, say obey application for sponsorship license. You must be able to identify a need. Say ABR, say Okofa and Kofo, a Juma Emma business. Into what is the business need? Into sponsorship license. Don't just simply wake up and say, oh, in Kofo just sponsorship license. Into it doesn't work like that. Into we tell people say ansana ube meki and ube to anamo say sponsorship license. Make sure say you understand where the people that you'll be bringing into the business will fit into the business structure, because we need that at the earlier stage of the application process. Most people don't know sponsorship license. They haven't put their things right into i.e. Ebia na ne accounting system say oye no onye. So we encourage people say and sign our application. We are going to look at your last tax returns. So we are a registered company and also a limited liability company. We CT 600 a very important document. I be a fee accountant. If this is not something that you have already done or you were doing, we will maybe refer you to an accountant. Now, accountants need help you and also will advise you on the things that they need to be able to file your account in for you. Unaudited account, in a company, small companies, we don't necessarily need audited accounts, but it's very, very important in the application process. Anybody who filing account that as a business entity, obetimi aye application for small ownership license. Until if you have that document, we are good. Then we talk about employers' liability insurance. Employment liability insurance are there most companies and as a businesses are expected to have, especially if offer obise onya ejuma emawa. We expect to say war insurance policy in case something goes wrong, then the insurance will cover the payment if there are issues. There's an employment claim and as a visa. That is what the employment insurance and as employment liability insurance is there for. And some application amount. We need to look at this document, say you have it. If you don't have it, sometimes a very cheap document, a very cheap insurance policy that many people can acquire. Call broker honoma with me any amount, maybe honoma £200, £300. They'll be able to buy side insurance policy. And we have a minimum amount that need to be on that insurance policy. So the insurance policy, now insurance policy is worth only £200,000. That might not be worth it. We are talking about insurance. We're not talking about Sika and war account. Of course, if you catch on bank account and as a business account, I didn't think here's a business account way. You hear business account way because we want to be in a position whereby we can tell efficacy for say your business is ongoing. It's very, very important. That is the reason why we ask for documents. It is not because the person who said nipa na ye application amano or sika bebre e woni account there be. Obi o no unya ka kire ne say ye be hia o bank account and sana ye application na ma no. Na o say and the lawyer me dey me sika o nti enya ade a metimi age sa license maybe there be entisa. Just the fact say it is running, it's very, very good enough. Then we have businesses at almost specialist areas. Say if you run a business as a care home, and as you run the friend the domiciliary care, and that is the type of contract that you run. Possible say ubetimi aje sa sponsorship license. However, sometimes you need a friend or registration with your regulators. Okay, mono care workers and will be a friend CQC. You need to have the registration with them, and it helps because the Home Office one a big expert to say actually when they see that they see say the business that they are dealing with a credible business. Any business via and fine chain business they want credibility, and it's the credibility that for them and it matters the most. And once they see say the business is credible, they are happy to deal with you or to issue whatever they need to issue. Most people, we will ask for VAT registration certificate. And you obia in a obenya and also obenya VAT registration certificate. Because obviously, for you to be registered as a business, you need to be earning and also you need to be having a turnover of over £80,000. If your turnover is below the £80,000, then there's no need for you to go there and say, oh, look at VAT registration. That is why it's important for you to speak to a lawyer in these things. Because when we are doing the application for you, we will be able to advise you, say, even though Omachro certain things say we bia now we need a document maybe, and there will be a good reason why you don't have that document. And for us, we will be in a position to be able to explain all these things to the Home Office. Say they are submitting account license. Also, sorry, they are church bodies, because kind of and care homes need small businesses, but now they just sponsorship license and sponsor for Emba from Haswick and be a Juma and mom. You have the religious organizations and charities are almost over say a church workers. I'm with Makofa, will be about piano and I say so my friend organ and also Bible to and young sorry I think you may want all these people because you want the church to grow and you don't have those people readily available here. Those people also know, and as a church bodies, so they are born more sponsorship license in AB. But for them to get the sponsorship license, there are specialist documents church bodies need to show. For instance, if we are a religious body, NASA worship baby, there is a certificate that you need to get from HMRC say you are a place of worship. And if you don't have that document, a very difficult service now for just sponsorship license maybe. When you come to us, we will be able to assist the business, guide them to be able to obtain that document. Who say by the time you be sponsorship license, na maybe nanka you were putting we procrastinate say we nemeje hu hia no yetimi aboa am why then why you just sign him at to hono ama wunim ya aye kama so that when you are doing your things you know say you are in the right state. Ebi mo hodoma o my year application for sponsorship license area no now because they didn't do certain things right, Home Office for Ebeka say omo premises or no abevicity and it happens a lot for the past month. I've seen me who be for 4 Home Office 4 have decided say on abevicity on premises for them. And in doing so, it's very, very important say you are prepared for such visits. Unti nka say, oh, yeah, back me premises and buy the ohobiana, yeah, beka, na ye do as baby, you need to be prepared. And for young Fortwell Solicitors, what we do is say, yeah, be some of the questions and answers that you should expect to be asked. The key thing is, as a business, and we tell you, you know what you are doing, you know how you get your money and all that, because the business and as the Home Office officer not all bad. He wants to understand the nature of your business, into the marketing strategy, a crime ben out and they want to know your future plans. Into say if at this stage you need 20 members of staff, if you are what do you intend to do to be able to stop the fact that they be for Africa? Are you going to train local people? What are you doing? All these things are things that they expect to see when they come. And as I to see, say, oh, the business is a genuine business and it's running properly. Another thing that the Home Office might want to know, and I would like to see, we'll see what documents now make the boss, your lease agreement, your employment liability insurance, your PAYE reference, your VAT registration certificate, all these things, so Omoba, they would like to have or see a copy of it. Ombeba now they are show farm ready for them. The other thing that we tell people to prepare for when they are coming to your place are HR systems. HR systems, if you are normal and for feel say it may not be necessary, be almost maybe be a manually. Say obi bana say okay juma me hwe my passport, my photocopy na me dey ato, na my track to. Ideally, at the moment, it may work for you, may not have a problem. There's no law preventing you from doing that. But as soon as you decide, say you want to get a sponsorship license, Home Office want to ensure and as I want to know, say, if they come to you and as they bring people to your business and as your premises are, who are systems in place to check if the people are doing the right thing. If the person do not show up for work for the next 10 working days, what systems do you have in place to prompt you to be able to do something about it? But you're sorting us. And this is something that the Home Office would like to see. So anybody who is preparing for a Home Office visiting should not just assume, say, that is the end of it. If you need documents like that, they will tell you, say, let's get you something like that to to roll because the board may not be expensive. There are companies who issue that for £8 a month or £10 a month, and they will get you solid HR systems. Almost banners about the home office on the crown. They will be more than impressed. Say you've got systems in place to make sure say things will not go wrong for you. And no, it's something that we need to be aware of. Anybody who feels say at this rate, they are ready, their business is ready, their religious organization is ready, say mobile sponsorship license, make sure say only professional akasa so that they can guide you and help you with the process. The good thing about this thing is we are able to even manage the license for the business entities. Into the business entity, they want to concentrate on their core areas. If they are a care home or they are a religious organization, and efficacy for daily. We are able to outsource that process to us, and we manage that. We handle that aspect. If any issue they will tell us, and then we'll let you know. And we make sure say you are always compliant. You don't fall foul of the law. We advise you every year, whatever you need to do to maintain your license, we get it done for you. So we run a seamless service that makes sure say that burden of having a sponsorship license is taken from the professional and I say any business entity. The other topic, and I say me briefly before I be a floor now, for most of the questions at to her. A month for at the moment, a coin abeda honoma on person register or for registration certificate, and I say omobeji will be on was British book amameba. And now we announced and now we talked about the fact that efficacy for aye in yememu easier kakra into no say akwalabi wo honom na you are thinking say obeji registration amano, and all this while no you were putting it off. There's opportunity for you at the moment say obeji fee waiver, and as obey application say there won't home office fees £1,012 that you had to pay previously, and so now registration certificate in the ama is there. Ye be a portal, it was open in June. We started doing applications for people. Anybody who finds themselves in that, but mbo akwalana abroad. Registration because that is the biggest problem that we have at the moment for especially the Caribbean community and then the African community ABIA and Kwalana because of that they've been considered as foreign criminals. Just a few weeks ago, we had to go and visit one of somebody in our prison. And we went to the prison, we realized that almost all the people in that prison were foreign criminals. The reason why Idioma to Honum say prepare money Idioma Kufi. Into the Obi or Honoma with now has say 10 years, 20 years. Nembania British because no cry indefinitely leave to remain. Now Asem Kakra Atun, and because Asem Kakra Atun, yes, he deporting. Identity because time now Uswana ne mame able to me a year registration certificate. Amano no I did a British book no or see on to me into £1,012 into 1 year amano. Abia or no so any year no because or what has say or the way he talks, the way he do things, or Felice or name Kalane Wahani Yan but assembly at 2 or more no about say the other child now who cried a British book, ye jar or not on a number. One ye chill at the walk or 2 police station at do prison sentence we say CCR and Fihana Coco. We are seeing this a lot and a hunting. A bit more grandpa only passport, only baby and a passport, because Abia Nemame on any mamma one with 250 without the mom even telling him or her say this is your status in this country. So it is very, very important say in Kwalaye warm I tell people say sure obi ho see Abia na me ban onia obekwa MP of Ghana and to person be British and as of so good president of Ghana to person be British not call man na problem. What I tell people is that Odi Jima Akwala no. Akwala ni nina odi 18, 19, 20 years na se on pebioma. Nama on one kasa enye day. Enye application na on revoke the Ghanaian citizenship and I say whichever citizenship and I say the British citizenship na wa German or no so o Jemwa na wa yede by application na we Jemu because there are processes and procedures in place for you to do to make sure say you renounce your citizenship. this year point abeda honum for Nkrofo to do that. Mr. Nkrofo said they should do it. Almost Omotina Krum has saved for 7 years, and Pala Ombo Krum has said that Omotina Krum has saved for 7 years. We've announced several times a new and Mrabi Eba. Instead of time come back 2.5 years. This is your indefinite leave to remain at the moment. That has also started. Say, oh, honum na say you are thinking, and I say, oh, Jane, who just take a phone, call us, and we'll be able to advise you on what to do. Even if Sikasem a problem, and we may find ways and means to make it work for you. Sorting us. Don't sit down and say, oh, minisika. Into the enquala obi ohonoma ne 2.5 years. Why didn't 2.5 years that? But this year Mrana ban obetinya kojini indefinite. If that is the case in your situation as well, let us hear from you and we may be able to do something. Ebimonso application at demo data for 2.5 years. We may be able to make an application to vary it into and some of the decision in the ban. Now you're varying the armor wide when you're indefinite leave to remain, rather. These are some of the things that we believe they are exciting times going on this time. What you are feeling as you think you can do that, you may be able to do it. And chair so the home office, junior and home office also make an announcement regarding omukra vignet and as a visa, indefinite leave to remain, visa stamp passport. This year home office MDM point said honum na ukra indefinite leave to remain near the stamp AC passport nimu 19 kojo ho na enwa na we use bra forward na bra beji biometric card ye charge you free.
Okay.
And no so ewo ho intina nkrofo a mukra sa visa ni bi no ostro say we dey bebo on sa no ostro say bia be say TCR, that is where we are going. We are there. You have to get one of these biometric cards. You be more free at the moment, And who ain't here say ubetinasi train so say oh media may train ube share na eden I sure every any sense into the CCR na free, If you are there and you haven't done it, please do it. They are not even talking about the fact that free brand. That is the good news. Internet and ya fast nearby baby south say kofa on snow munyama or yemunyama ebe PHS say unisika na se wosika debi. And one is so about forward now this are visanibi and the other abe 2 honum na waye. Ebi musu wo honuma or movisan e paper so into the any way passport mu kra. Moji asylum previously muntiminje passports no I two paper so almost waiting about forward abeje sa way ni that is where we are at the moment at this stage you be a floor na ama more questions na mashe.
All right. You better was a lawyer. Aha GN radio legal hour 20 and our sugusu wutie. Na ene said the lawyer di kan no general conversation and video so said the say the uti be one be the opese hu no kretwe mu bia no betimi ehu na question bia so awo no wetimi ebisa no ene enkomo ayabo we abrobo nsem bebre so indefinite leave to remain hun sensem sponsorship license hun sensem say obedi 7 years hun sensem say the wa uti ni nyina enu ti sabre ye bie phone lines na tum say wo question bia obetimi afre na wabisa lawyer quick na wayi ano ede ama da bia mekta ka se aha kwanche ntinye nsem ni nyina na betimi apepe mu ede ama ntie no ne saa no na my advice was say ne obefa lawyer number na wabuki appointment na akwaku hu no na woni atwetwe nkomo bia kire wo so a wontimi enka na pese wo bedwum ana se radio so no akwaku hu na me na cheche nsem akire ebrese mu no me the lawyer number betudwa ede ama ba for now no studio lines nie frɛ na ebisa wo question is answer your B lines natum frɛ 0203 735 8820 0203 735 8820 and I say free WhatsApp 0778-793-9958 0778-793-9958 no ultimate mami audio ultimate mami text message making come a lawyer yi ano ama and also betimi afre so edi esi hono mu 0778-793-9958 and I say free landline no 0203 735-8820 na efa o question bra na yenyi ano fefefe emfa ma o na najma me chia ba bia wo biara na o si lawyer am say na najma hu wo hu moko ye show bi na mama mante mu nkan na o si na ni je pass o hu na lawyer question na obi dia ba me kra me pese me fa hu di bisa nsem ne say wo ye application e de ema ne ba for 7 years say akola na tena ha emfa ninko baby na won't kwan dan but o kyerese application no you refuse na mpese me hu say bibi wo ho a esese wo mo e de kyere ansa na sa e bia ya ma akola ni na setena na asese
say you see so yeah application akọ efficacy mu depending on the type of application I work on as all their home evidence come
right
one first evidence na anko na you refuse you home office for bet show the reason why you refuse the application and for that reason you may be able to decide say either so be a fresh application and now say all the documents normal request in the bed ebe ko na why appeal and pen be brain no eya enkwala na ye form efifie nkrofo feel say oh mia me ba na me kwa kofa into na say difficult but I tell people say we adult dependency if you say okwa kofa wo mame and okwa kofa wo papa efi Ghana and I say amanone abakrom ha say na yen farm na very difficult for it to be given. The second most difficult application ASL kwakofa wumba anankwala efifie aba. Adentina nkwala ayekofo mo efifie difficult. Apart from say ubetimi the evidence actually says akwala no oyewoba no, which is very easy to do in this day and age because either say what the awoda enkrata and answer what the DNA results so that aspect or that meeting that rule is very easy. One document is enough. Birth certificate, DNA, birth certificate, DNA. One of them will prove it. We read. However, the key evidence you need to also be able to meet, ABBFN is sole parental responsibility. Sole parental responsibility is a big deal. Sole parental responsibility applies to any case and as any time will be a kwakofa akwala efifie na eye one parent pe na kwakofa nti say wona we oba na kwakofa oba wona we mother na wa ha say papa ni nikrom ha you need to be able to like show so now yet also parental responsibility so wona we a jano na kwakofa akwala no so aba you need to be able to show that most people no struggle with that because the threshold and I say in Yama, you need to be able to show very high. And yes, simply say what they sika a cop bosuni bia say yen fam to Pianema and now we HSO now shakwala the we need to be able to show say apart from so this sika a cop at the comma aqualan one would take the responsibility of the child's day-to-day affairs in the school call school or the type of school or the type of religion akolani ebe common into if the person is a Muslim or a Christian, you are the one who are making into all this evidence, medical care, you are in charge of it. You need to be able to provide everything. Yeah, na mistake and say, oh, me barco, the money transfers for the past 10 years. Me and my into offer because of that I see the money there be and that is the reason why many people have problems when bringing their children. If papa nene ma many nia e okrom ha na mo kwa kofa mo ba very easy because the esa mo chira na say akola na ye mo ba already no mu mienu no mo joint parental responsibility into showing that any problem. What the money transfer 1 or 2 be qua, yeah, the mobile bed, this and every man because we but say nipa barcode there, you need to be careful.
Okay. Now, yɛmfa say obi a ɔmo bi a ɔmo atena kurom ha ɔmo mmienu nyinaa ni nkrataa na ɔmo awo akwalaa no ɔmo ntu kwan kɔ baabi for 7 years no. Ɛno nso so no ɛdeɛ evidence anaasɛ deɛ na ɔbɛtumi akyerɛ ama ne nsa aka akwalaa no asetena ama no.
Well, say akwalaa ya wo no ewo kurom ha say wetina ha say 7 years. The key factor ne say yewo akwalaa no wo kurom ha. Until the birth certificate.
Okay.
Then another evidence and they say it's not her for the past 7 years. You know, what are some of the documents that you'll be able to show, say, Obano it's not her say for the past 7 years? School records will show that. The facts that will show school records and then the medical records, everything means to actually say why they. Why one the injections and answer all the whereas all one the medical checkups over the past 7 years, you have record of it, you can show that. The other aspect also they say you also need to show say planning your private life. It's not planning friends and family, he's living or co school or what down for is established in the UK. So if you're able to show that you are in good state, and it's especially difficult for young warm or mobile later stage in life. It will be on my yes application where any young warm how will be why I didn't buy no sir, but within has 7 years. That person may be able to also make an application. And, you know, with all these things, it's very, very important that you're able to gather the documents. I don't really prepare a list of documents for everybody and say so whole year application because it's not has 7 years. We'll list back and no be a issue. The reason why I don't do that is say I understand say obia circumstances may be different. Ebia maybe obi nyama meno nipa back on nyama me. Obi o hodo krapa na ba na owu no owu ni wie ya na ode ja obi kwan say onfa ne kofi ema. Not because not child care I no was adma obi akofasa ni panaide akola na saba era kwan of us ordinary era ye ni on country. But when you are doing an application for such a person, documents as any pan edebek may be different from what would the oba it's not come has said throughout. Into the air straightforward, and I do not expect people to be refused. But say the American, you know, it will be very helpful if you seek legal advice and sana why application.
Lawyer, we every grace honomo or say only obia or one crata krom has say and echo out. Now no nibi nipane or ma or ne maneti bearmano or no your bar winning crata bearmano ewo enquala our no mutia or no say or bois bearmano whereby the inqualano or muko schooler or form about no be animal mudini adi obetimi gina bibisusa no the application a free grace on I don't know say enough
possible say ubetimi age na so at the application, but it is very difficult and there are certain steps that you need to take. You know, and yet and then the first time not this question way and a lot of people find themselves in this situation. If you happen to be in a relationship, you happen to be with somebody, because but you are helping and supporting to look after that child. The fact say what they are school, the fact so if school ain't yet enough say benya application and also be so you need to be able to show say parental responsibility for that child. And getting that parental responsibility, you know, and sometimes difficult.
Okay.
Make me any parental responsibility for you or Bano if the other woman who is the biological mother of the child, you know, agrees for you to have parental responsibility.
Okay.
Mummy and Sano, that is Akolane biological father, Akolane biological mother, and now their step parents now are involved. If NTRC Juma between the three parties, that is the cheapest because I can prepare the parental responsibility agreement documents near their court, now court the stamp and then we are done. it will not cost you more than £200.
Okay.
So what I say, and then you've got parental responsibility. Based on that document and evidence alone, they make me the agent also at the application at the amount. Without that evidence, and yeah, the me application amount. So do I know parental responsibility? Pair and yeah, don't be fee. That is what we tell people. It is very, very, very important. Say you will be able to understand that. And pen the brain, who say the biological father na biological mother na or the other parents na only relationship. Person or betia say yeah, this our parental responsibility in the somebody because of rivalry or because of bitterness or what we need. Mama lenye easy sa say o de obabe she obi say oh money panel parental responsibility. But say mummy and son intia say yeah, sometimes it is in the best interest of the child, say the parents are on equality on day-to-day basis, will have parental responsibility. Why do I say that? Mama Len, let's say when Obano any ebia akwalane papa na akwalane papa na kofa oba foforo nene na ahomachi bi ebia na akwalane papa eni ho okọ ejuma na akwalane bibi eye no na doctors ye de call hospital, they will only take instructions from somebody with parental responsibility. So what me say intino if entiasi ye ejuma o feel say oh me money parental responsibility or the kwako jane krata, but money parental responsibility obetimi ejina so to take the important medical decisions in that child's life. This is just one example that I'm giving. Even though sometimes we will talk about power of attorney and all those, then only the judge one of these days, a better topic, especially for power of attorney. But this is one way that you can protect the interest of the child. Say oji Emma sani pana obetim dia kojene nkrata obetim nso dia hwe akwala no in case of emergency.
Wow. Sempi na ntimbe se me hu say sa parental responsibility ubetimi asaje ne back ana. Mfa say me na ma bomodin ase okay bia me kunu no akofo oba foforo enu nti na akwala no bia me pese me handing over metimi asaje ne back ana. It doesn't work like that.
Normally, no, once parental responsibility is issued or agreed on, it is valid till the child turns 18 years.
Wow, okay.
So, o person will gene it back, some application to the courts. Now we gene it back. So, mummy and sana and tiasa ye juana munyamo call back nam person will call it and also yeah possible.
Okay.
So, minim said your question, who say. But do ba she obi sa na
so do necessary now. Okay, Befi question, last question because here Breno echo. Befi ese oye divorce e wo Ghana wo ware obi wa ha na odinya ne nkrata na divorce no ye wo Ghana na odi two mu bibia go through, but then we share oba for person ware no onye krom ha no person ware ni free Ghana no de be krom ha obisa say bibia be kama na say bibi wo ha say o yesterday wo.
Sa divorce certificate na de bia ka ho asem say it may cause problems. I'm say some few months ago one limping divorce and as a limping marriage. Who say why was the same but the reason is wakwaye would divorce our Ghana. Say okwaye would divorce our Ghana and as a person sample worry our Ghana. I do not foresee any problems. I don't see any problem because I don't see say Ghana foreign are going to give you tough time and say oh we don't think say divorce now we you know why you know pass so intime ma won't worry. So we don't see that problem. You should be okay. The problem only arises in situations where Ube decided say going forward and no person will jai our rear and as person will worry for UK.
Okay.
Because we jai obi Ghana say that they are American. You need to be able to identify and I say you need to be able to evidence 12 months preceding the date of the divorce. Now it's Ghana. That is not the case. On good na Ghana baby but wakobo pa and Goro boys divorce license as a divorce certificate at their brand, not ordinary system. It may work for you at the time, but in future it may cause problems for you when you want to get married in the UK. So also worry about UK registry a baby south say 12 months and son we divorce evidence and just out in Ghana no they were here for Fabra. I just had play my own worry because they know the law, they understand it. Home Office for OSHA Home Office guidance more published so many years ago. It is there, said they are supposed to check it. See the Debiamekana, I rarely see said they check it, and for that reason they refuse people on that basis. Yeah. But who name that crow? You see, Debia Cronfo, we are the that crow master here. I always tell people, say the law is there. When you come, I will open the law and show it to you. Say I'm Raneka. So far, me who say Home Office for Edia problem ama obi da into so person we are go ahead but so koye na ye chiwa me the trail I told you and I showed it to you. So that is where we are at the moment.
Wow. We see me patch of fat number in a efre Fortwell Solicitors a sign say aha de bia meka say kwan ho e na afa no 1 hour per and e wo fidie so and into no fra na book appointment we will be able to say be boa wo how bia and I say question be a chiro so into no office line 0203 325 7030 0203 325 7030 and no office line no bookie appointment nebra na how bia eda osubia no yetimi aboa ewo sa kwan no so hu say appointment na wo book no ye nje wo hwe said the initial consultation ni free me kire say your first time utu anamo Fortwell Solicitors asue ya free enu ntino enu ane se ube free na wa bookie appointment en nyese wo sorry ya na wo ko da bi yenye ne sa free na e-bookie appointment one number me de 2 Jan me say sisubie mu dia ma say 0203 325 7030 ana se free mobile 07944 976161 07944 976161 eno no emu bia obefresh bia no obetimi areche Fortwell Solicitors na etimi aboa ewo sa ekwan no so bebre na ohwe obre na ye 4 minutes bi kontimi jama lawyer na lawyer bibi kakra bi o ha opese wo de soso na se last words bi na afa yen sorry so
yo medasi bebre mama len say dia wo kan ye no it's been an informative program today. It's me about so many areas we feel say for another what has gone on for the past 3-4 months. There have been so many changes in our immigration front, and then now Home Office for publish guidance for a channel we say and then we say we are not living in normal times. Say do stage B now opposite where application. It's very, very important say you get it and get it right because they are not a year and home TV brain say obi a year application now what committee basic mistakes be you were not expecting that person to commit. A year be brain say if you try to rectify it, it becomes much difficult. Open say court appeal. It's expensive, it's time consuming. Until we tell people say try as much as possible. Iyanka say 100% ukofa lawyer. Lawyer no will mean say be 100% successful there be. But at least we reduce the chances say you may refuse you. Yeah. Secondly, even if your application is refused, we stand a chance to say it's me I challenge in the court the positive decision at the amount. That's the reason why we tell people this. And people who find themselves in situations, tricky situations, the earlier they seek advice, the better. Or new bia over wakoji 2.5 years or train wakoji another 2.5 years before our wakoji 2.5 years in tokwa ba nsemaba. So one who lawyer and tell me one here with 2.5 years in grandpa white in the cry it means I give you that is something people don't understand or people don't realize. We tell people say the earlier you talk to people whenever you are encountering problems, the better. Yang Monday to Friday 9:30 to 5:30 if for prayer. We are there to answer your calls. We are there to assist you. Immigration cases, detention cases is being rampant now saying, because you release your more. Anytime there you find yourself, please just go ahead and speak to us, and we will be more than happy to help you at any stage. Every Thursday, so no, the Milton Keynes. This Thursday, 9:30 to 5:30. I'll be there personally. Any issue there will be a change of name, the statutory declaration, affidavit, immigration, family, immigration, employment, grandpa. Give it to me. Yeah, that's it. Mom will join in.
If say we are so with can who say a bia no do bope near Bawa Kwanso. Ebnada bia ne ba besom with questions ne updates ne de esese wo hu bia efa immigration sense hu nyina aha na abeti no nyame yad ma hyae na wotwe sen ne ebesa aba na ya ba besom se de da ne da ye no no misrewa se won like wo share o Facebook on like ye won share ya abomoden like na share na ebia na ode wo hu bibia ye son na bia wonua bi na ne ho kire na bibisa obetimi afa futu afiri na so obetimi asua bibi afiri de na ye be kan no ntimi sro a se won share maye on like ye so like efa maye tili echi ba bibiara wo biara ene mu amadwen ne ya motetem fikire nyina no enchi akese enkoma obi biara ye be sa aba wa kwan so biem na ho twese na midi mamalen me ne lawyer Daniel kwe ene ye be som wo ewodwumedie so aha ye GN radio aha ne edu besi eni akase edase e ma monitie se da ne da ye ba ogien ofeso na utie dwumedie na wo share na wo like my lawyer. Thank you so much. Nyame adma ibeshia.
Thank you very much, Mama Len. But that's it, baby.
It's me that's it. Ya crown. Bye.
Bye.
Yo, Ghana for you want English approach my muha. Ya sweady. Yenya emranimfo a won akwadare wo emranimu a poto kasa mu ye kasa a lawyer for entimi nianom mumyemfo ye immigration ensem nyina enko dan wo mo Fortwell Solicitors emranimu akukudrofo se watna ha che ombeboa wo ma wonsa kan won krata na se wedi edro nso a eyo mo kokokra eba ne nipa setena mu eni adwuma mu nsem bia omudi mu akotene pa omo wo mre di mani pa bia na de enika wo mu mpone se no consultation fee.
Fortwell Solicitors always puts our clients' needs first. We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad. Fortwell Solicitors also deals with long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Fortwell Solicitors is located at
Unit 1, ground floor, Katrina House, 58 Clarendon Road, London, N80DJ. Nearest tube station, Tempark Lane and Wood Green. Overground, Hornsey Station. Buses 41 to Archway and 144 to Maswa Hill. For more info, call 0203 3257 030. Call our 24-hour line on 0754 8701 011. Website www.fortwellsolicitors.com.
opening hours Monday to Friday 9:30 to 5:30 p.m.
Thursday Beyonce Yellow Milton Keynes.
Fortwell Solicitors is regulated by SRA.
Fortwell Solicitors.
You are listening to GN Radio UK.
This is GN Radio UK.
You are listening to GN Radio UK.
Hey, and Rossini Hordia, Ultan and Nimbashende, Utsy Mamalin, and him.
You are listening to GN Radio UK.